Did you ever wonder how some people seem to always get likes and comments and engagement on their status updates on Facebook, and you may not be getting any? Well, that's a problem. When you're doing something, you want people to listen. If you're doing a status update, it's important that people see it. Of course, a lot of people are using Facebook to drive traffic to their website or to generate prospects for listings and buyers. So in an era where people wake up in the morning, log into Facebook and scan the news feed, what are 3 things that you can do to ensure that you're generating more likes, more comments, more conversion, and more engagement? And I'm going to cover 3. My name's Chris. I'm with Inman Next. And here's the first tip. How long should a status update on Facebook be? You know, a lot of people just share these random acts of social media. They just get on, and the first thought that pops into their head, they type it out on Facebook. Well, what we learned from Buddy Media, a huge company, is that Facebook status updates that are 80 characters or less. You know, Twitter gets a lot of heat for being 140 characters or less. Well, what they found was that on Facebook, a status update that's short and concise, under 80 characters, gets about 27% more engagement, meaning likes and comments. So brevity matters. The second thing is questions. You know, we make so many statements. I read all these famous quotes. Did you know, the early bird gets the worm. What am I supposed to do to that? Do I like it? Comment on it? I don't know. Questions that are clear and direct increase engagement by about 15%. Just having the question mark. And people aren't looking to answer why. They're looking to answer kind of how, where, what. You know, how old were you when you bought your first home? That's a great status update that gets a lot of comments, and it's about real estate, but it's not spammy. It actually draws people in, creates an emotional bond, which is cool. So definitely try to stay brief. You guys know you're reading your news feed. There's all this stuff in there. When you read a sentence and it's over, it's easier to respond than if you have to read a paragraph. That's just the world that we live in. Make sure you're using questions. And then the last thing is the type of content that you're posting is important. And what I mean by that is you have a few options on Facebook, right? You can do a status update just using words. You can upload videos. You can put links. And then you can also use images. Well, images, we kind of call it the photo economy. Images are far and away the #1 type of content that generates engagement. So whether it's of a beautiful pool at a home that you've listed, or whether it's of your kid's dance recital, or whether it's kind of the, the self shot that people take of themselves, pictures on Facebook generate significantly more likes, comments, and engagement than any other type of content. So stay brief, ask questions, and post pictures, and you'll have more success with your Facebook marketing. If you'd like to learn a lot more about Facebook marketing, you can visit next.inman.com. We've got a lot of great content there for you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in.